To the incident of Hunter Biden, the president's son, now facing felony gun charges stemming from special counsel David Weiss' investigation. For more now on this story, we turn to ABC 6 News reporter Jordan Sansom, who joins us now live from Studio B. Jordan.
Robin, Hunter Biden is now facing up to 25 years in prison if his case ends in a conviction. The indictment accuses Hunter of making false statements in the purchase of a firearm and for false statements related to information required to be kept by federal firearms licensed dealers. A third count accuses Hunter of possession of a firearm by a person who is an unlawful user of or addicted to a controlled substance.
He has to be under the same rules as all of us. If there was drug use that prohibited him from obtaining a firearm, then he needs to be subject to that law.
These new charges come just months after a plea deal in the case fell apart, an agreement that would have seen him plead guilty to tax crimes to avoid prosecution and enter into a pretrial diversion program on the gun charges, but the deal struck with Weiss unraveling in court.
Obviously, the judge didn't like the plea deal, and that happens sometimes. The judge just doesn't think that the punishment is harsh enough based on what the charges are. Looking at the new indictment, though, they look like ticky-tack charges. They're not something that the federal government typically brings.
After that deal fell through, David Weiss, who spent 5 years investigating the case, asked Attorney General Merrick Garland to give him special counsel status to continue the investigation, a request that Garland ultimately accepted. Now, even though the younger Biden's charges carry up to 25 years in prison, the special counsel notes the actual sentences for federal crimes are typically less than a maximum penalty, meaning Hunter's fate is now in the hands of a federal judge. Robin.